करता गोरचंद्रा की जय।
last one. Last one.
Yeah. Or you want to say?
I wouldn't see.
Misschien hebben we nog een paar jaar meer.
Ik zit er net goed in. Is het okay if I
It's
play
okay.
one more? I'm just sitting there. seconds to get my legs. He's to help me up also. Help you? I need some help, my legs are. Hari. But dear devotees, I'm not really Kirtanian, I'm just practicing. So please don't expect some powerful kirtan. Most important is that we sing loud. As my Guru Maharaj says, Kali Yuga mind is very loud, so we have to be louder. Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharya Nirvishesha Shunyavari Asatya Nishakarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama
Krishna Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Today's lecture will be given by senior devotee, part of our temple board. His Grace Nilamba Prabhu. Give him a big high.
Hare Krishna. Can we come nearby, please? Build a good vibration. Have a few friends or back. Thank you. Hare Krishna. This working?
Yes.
Do we have Jayarada Madhavan with us? We'll take a quick bhajan before we begin. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja The weather is very good today, so you can sing a little bit louder maybe. Don't feel shy, it's okay. Just let the sound vibration come out of your throat. Nobody is going to judge you here. It's fine. Let's just offer it to Krishna. Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Jaya Jagananandana Yashodanandana Jaya Jaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Ashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sacha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Mudayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Vishabhanu Devi Pranamami Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. We have Narayan with us today. Small baby Narayan.
I'm gonna take him with because he won't let you.
No, it's okay. He can be here. It's fine. Totally fine.
He's not going to be able to be here. Only.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
You all can come ahead now. Fill that space. So today we'll be discussing a few things from Srimad Bhagavatam 4th canto to drive home an essential point in bhakti, that bhakti is not a numbers game. It's not about numbers. It's not about quantity. It's not about how much we do. So the story begins as a conversation between Maitreya Rishi and Vidura. There will be a lot of names, a lot of characters. So I'll do a spot quiz at the end. So if you hear attentively, you'll get a special book. Yeah. Not this Gita, but I'll give you a different Gita. So the conversation is happening between whom? Maitreya and Dhruva. Very good. So they both are talking, and Maitreya Rishi concluded the story of Dhruva, this boy, 5-year boy, who left home, palace, in fact, in search of finding where is Narayan, to get a kingdom which was bigger than his great grandfather, whose name is Brahma. And Brahma's kingdom is the entire creation. And Dhruva goes to find Narayana to ask for him, or from him, a kingdom which is bigger than Brahma's kingdom. Which means he wanted a kingdom which is bigger than this entire creation. He wanted to become the king of that. Eventually Dhruva finds Narayana. But by the time he finds Narayana, he was like, I came for finding broken piece of glass. Now I really found real gem in my life. I don't want anything. However, Narayana did give him, no, take it. I'll give you this. So for a long time, Dhruva continued to rule in this creation. And eventually, after that, he proceeded towards a place, it is called Ashwatadvipa, where he is the king and it's bigger than the kingdom of Brahma. And Maitreya then continued to tell the descendants of Dhruva. And eventually there is a person by name Anga. And he was ruling over the earth. Not just earth, but associated planets. And one day he was performing a sacrifice. But as the sacrifice goes on, no devatas were coming to participate in the sacrifice. Usually when yajna is performed by qualified brahmanas, usually all the devatas would come and participate. However, on this particular situation, Anga is having best of the brahmanas doing sacrifice. However, no devata come and participate. And Anga asks, what is the situation? Why nobody is coming? I'm really confused. And the brahmanas tell, well, we just looked at your charts, all your horoscope details. It seems like in this life you have not done any mistake whatsoever. In the whole life, you had not done any mistake. But to tell, in your last life, you had done some mistakes because of which in this life, you don't have a son. There is no son to you. So because you don't have a son and you are performing yajna, that's the reason no devata is coming. So Anga asks, so what should I do now? The brahmanas tell, well, let's go and perform a sacrifice for Vishnu. And if Vishnu is pleased, he can give you a son, and with that, we'll be able to also perform other sacrifices with which all the devatas will come and participate. So Anga said, sure, let's do it. So the brahmanas started the sacrifice. And very soon, the sacrifice was so perfectly done. The great personality, a messenger of Vishnu, he comes through the sacrifice and gives sweet rice to whom? Omar. Hare Krishna. To whom? Anga. Anga's wife's name was Sunita. And she got this pot of sweet rice now, which she consumes. And soon, she became pregnant. And there was a boy which came out of this pregnancy. Eventually, Sunita delivers the boy. They kept the name as Vena. The only problem was that Vena, as he started growing up, he started becoming really annoying personality. That he would go to play with fellow children and he would push them to water, kill them. Right? He would just take his friends and kill them. This guy became really like there is no common sense prevailing anymore. He is just left, right, center, just violence personified. And Anga became so, just imagine, you didn't have a son before. let's put ourselves in the shoes of Anga for a minute. The guy didn't have son. He was told by qualified Brahmanas that we will perform a sacrifice to Vishnu. And through the perfection of sacrifice came a son, and he's behaving like this. Right? You get the point? How do you feel? Answer. How? Very bad? Put some words into it. What is bad? Why I even have this son? Yeah, Anga was like, I was much peaceful when I didn't have son. That is the conclusion he reached. People at times are craving for son. He starts feeling in his heart that it's better to have no son. This guy is putting me into so much of anxiety. People would always come and tell, your son, he just killed my son. He would just go to, take them for playing, take them to forest or whatever, just indiscriminate killing. It was crazy. Anga was just not able to tolerate, he was just not able to fix the son at all. And one day, without telling anybody, he just left his palace and went to forest. Like, I can't face this anymore. Like, having no clue what to do with my son. So, okay, I'll better just renounce everything and go to forest. He went to forest. Settled in forest. So next day morning, all the citizens woke up. Anga was a really, really good person. The citizens loved him, but when they get up to see there's no king, they all went to search for him. They just couldn't find him anywhere. So dejected in their hearts, they just came back unsatisfied. So it happened so that there is no king in the kingdom anymore. Chaitanya, sit here. Yeah, come. It's okay, you pray enough. Sit. Yeah, I'll be telling the story. Listen. Come. Yeah. So, where are we now? Just doing a quick check if you're all awake.
He went to the jungle.
Gone through the
Anga is in the forest and there is no king. Nidhi ji, Hare Krishna, come in. So, as soon as there was no king in the kingdom, a section of people who were all dacoits, robbers, and people who loved to steal and perform thievery, they started flourishing and they started doing a lot of robbery. And they would do so much they would create so much of havoc in the kingdom that one day a group of sages sitting in the forest, headed by sage Bhrigu. What is the name? Bhrigu. They saw that huge dust cloud is raised in the sky by running horses, and these were the horses run by all the robbers, and they were returning from stealing. So the sages thought, it's just too much. There is no king in the kingdom, so perhaps we should do something. Chaitanya, no, just sit down. You are creating noise now. Sit quiet. Okay. So the sages thought, we need to go and fix the situation. However, there was no qualified person. What to do? And eventually they thought, okay, let's at least better to go and have a council with the wife of King Anga, whose name was Sunita. And they decided that perhaps it's better if we make Vena as the king. Yeah. So then they made Vena as the king. As soon as Vena was made the king, robbers just stopped robbing. All the thievery just stopped. Because everybody's so afraid that if they do something here and there, there's only one punishment, which is this guy is habituated to kill anyways, right? So he would not spare anybody already. So if he would find that these people have been performing wrong activities, there would be no sparing at all. So all the robbery stopped straight away. And the sages felt at least one problem solved. Bit late, Paula, but it's okay. So, however, Vena became infatuated after he became the king. He made a rule that the entire kingdom, if at all they want to worship anybody in their lives, there is one person they need to worship, and that is himself. Right? There can be no other devata, no other gods, no other anybody who can be worshipped in the entire kingdom. You want to do worship, you have to worship me. Because I am the supreme person for this entire creation. So seemingly sages had fixed something, just gave rise to a bigger problem. Right? That's what happens, right? We think that we found a solution. Scientists thought that there is too much of heat. Let's invent something which keeps things cool. So yeah, come up with air conditioners, refrigerators, and that basically started creating holes in ozone layer. That's how life becomes at times. Prahlad Maharaj tells, 7th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, that life is having problems. You try to fix the problems with your own solutions. The solutions create bigger problems than original problem, what it was. So the sages wanted to fix one problem. Which was the problem? There were robberies. They fixed robberies. However, the entirety of kingdom is now, they just cannot perform any spiritual activity because nobody wants to worship Vena anyways. Right? So sages headed by who? Bhrigu. They had a counseling meeting again. What to do? We created a solution. Solution is not working. So they thought, let's just go and talk with this person, Vena. So they all made a team and then went and started talking with Vena. Then the conversation started. They just started telling him that, Vena, you're amazing. You know what you did? You have stopped all the robberies in this kingdom. We are so happy with you.
Stop what?
Robberies.
Robberies.
Ambika and Satakshi. If you want to talk, you have to be outside. Yeah? You want to talk or you have to be here? Okay? Sorry for that. So Bhrigu and others started glorifying Vena because they wanted to make a sandwich. They were also like, oh, we don't want to trigger this person. Right? They started telling that there is just one problem in your whole kingdom. There's just one thing, that nobody is really doing any spiritual activity, and you as the king, you see, a leader basically gets 1/6 of the karma of the population, whether it's good or bad. Leader gets 1/6 of the karma, maybe good, maybe bad. So they started to take this direction to tell that if the kingdom, everybody performs good activities, pious activities, it will also help you. You will also get good reactions to help you in your next life. And it's also in general good that you, along with everybody, perform something for Vishnu, who is the Supreme Person. And Vena, at the end of the whole conversation from Bhrigu and others, he congratulated the sages and told, very good, you have really captured the essence of all the spirituality with a minor twist. It's not Vishnu, it's me. You just change that one thing, just make one modification in your practice, and straight away I'll give you all benedictions. Because in my body lives all the devatas. My body is the personification of all the devatas, including Vishnu. They're servants of me. Now, because I am alive, everybody is alive. And when the sages headed by Bhrigu, when they heard this, they were like, "My God, this person is just incorrigible. I just cannot fix him. Like, you can't live. This is too much. You have tested our patience Because until then they were hiding their anger as per Srimad Bhagavatam. They were still trying to make a conversation. And no, we can't tolerate you anymore. So they all together just recited what Srimad Bhagavatam calls as Homkara. Together they did Hoo loud. I can't really make that sound. It's not really auspicious also. It's not Om. Om is very auspicious if everybody chants together. They all did like Home. Right? Everybody together they did. And the person just fell dead. Just with sound vibration. Right? And the sages left. So they fixed the problem. What was the problem? Vena was the problem. They fixed Vena. Right? Killed him basically. And they went back. Mother of Vena, who is Sunita, she was so attached to Vena, she's like, I can't let my son go. She kept the dead body herself. The power of a few mantras and power of a few different ointments, the dead body was kept intact. And the sages are back in their hermitage. And then started robbery again. There is no king. And the sages are like, my God, what's going on? I fixed a problem. The bigger problem arose. I fixed that problem. Back to square zero now, right? Just scratching there. Like, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? And then they figured out, you see, at the end of the day, Vena was born from the sacrifice which was performed for Vishnu. There must be something good in him. Anyway, his mother Sunita has protected the body. Let's go and try to see if we can get something out of this body. They all go get the body of Vena. They started churning the thighs, and out come a very peculiar personality who was having a different shape. His nose was flat. Srimad Bhagavatam tells his color was as black as the crow. He was so short. His limbs were just short. Everything is just pulled down. Right? So it's short. Fingers are short. Hands are short. Legs are short. Flat nose. Very different looking personality came. And as soon as he came, sages told him, just sit down here. In Sanskrit it is Nishida. And he just sat down with his hands folded. And he asked, what should I do? What can I serve? And the sages told him, you just go to forest because you're not supposed to be, not fit to live amongst the humans. So his name was Bahuka. And Srimad Bhagavatam tells that this person personified all the entirety of sins which Vena had performed. And then the sages continued to churn the arms of Vena. And out come two personalities who were considered partial incarnations of Vishnu. And their names were Pruthu and Archi. So as soon as Pruthu is born, so this is Mother Lakshmi and Vishnu together, they were born. They got married. The marriage was arranged. And he was immediately coronated as king. This guy was so charming, just like Vishnu. He was so attractive. And all the devatas, everybody, they came and they gave the gifts, and amazing ceremony was held, and this person was given, okay, you are king now of this entire creation. So everybody became happy that, yeah, now we have a good king, finally. Good solution. Meanwhile, what had happened was that because of the atrocities committed by Vena, Earth was not giving anything much. Earth was, the Prakriti which is there, it interacts with Prakriti means nature. It interacts with how we, what sort of vibrations we send. It's a conscious entity outside. So because Vena was bad and he had stopped all spiritual activities, there was no spiritual activity done at all. The earth had stopped providing grains, there was no rain properly. And Pruthu eventually convinced the earth to provide sufficiently for the mankind. And after setting the whole kingdom nice, Prithu once decided that I want to perform Ashwamedha Yaga. This yaga is a special sacrifice wherein a horse is sent to the entire creation, and the whole creation, all the kings need to accept that yes, this person I'm surrendering. So the horse is brought back then, and then the qualified brahmanas recite mantras. Srila Prabhupada tells to perform one Ashwamedha Yaga, you need so much of ghee that the entire creation right now, or the whole earth, you can't produce ghee enough to make one Ashwamedha Yaga. They're just not giving things anymore. We just cannot have substances, dravya, it's called in Sanskrit. Just cannot accumulate enough dravya to perform even one Ashwamedha Yaga. Anyway, Prithu arranged. So he started doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Eventually he was done with 99. Yeah. And then he was just about to perform 100th one. And as he was preparing to perform 100th one, another person started becoming a bit jittery. His heart started becoming a little shaky. Any guess? The reason is because if anybody does 100 Ashwamedha Yaga, it's a pre-qualification to become Indra. So Indra is one of the Devatas, or chief of the Devatas. So anybody who performs 100 Ashwamedha Yagas, if Jagadish Prabhu does it tomorrow, in next life, Jagadish is Indra. We all can surrender to Jagadish Prabhu. So Indra started feeling like, my God, just one more remaining. I need to do something. So what he did is he disguised himself as a sannyasi, a renunciant. He came and just took the horse away. Right? So as the time came to perform the horse sacrifice, it was not that when the sacrifice is done, they would butcher the horse. No, they would recite mantras with which, in front of everyone's eyes, they were able to see, oh, this horse is getting a divine form now. Right? So they were uplifting the horse also. But by the time when this horse sacrifice moment came, there is no horse. Everybody is looking around, where is horse? Where is horse? It's chaos. There is no horse. And then the son of Prithu, he saw, oh, there is somebody who is running away with the horse. So he started going. And Atri, one of the saints, he saw that it's actually Indra who did this mischief. Because when the son of Prithu, he went to stop this person, because he was in the form of a sannyasi, a renunciant, son of Prithu was like, oh, I can't punish this person. And he, in fact, bowed down. And that was the culture. The moment you see any sannyasi, you bow down. So, and then Atri comes and tells son of Prithu that, no, this is not a sannyasi. He is not a saint. You should kill him. This is Indra. So then the son of Prithu just put arrow to his bow and about to shoot. The moment he's about to shoot, Indra just disappeared. And the son of Prithu, he brought the horse back. And everybody glorified, oh, such Shivadra's person, they glorified the son of Prithu so much. That is amazing. We have the horse back now. We can continue with the sacrifice. So the time of offering came again, and again one more time Indra comes and then steals the horse. And the son of Prithu goes. Same story. And then again he is in the same in a different fashion renunciant. And the son goes down. Atri comes and tells, no, this is still Indra, kill him. And the son of Prithu wants to kill. No, he disappears. So like that, so many times it happened. So many different times. that Prithu himself became upset. What is this happening here? I can't sit down like this, you know. Usually when yajna is happening, the yajna, the yajaman, it's called as the person who is the leader of the yajna, he wouldn't even speak. To speak also he would need permission from the brahmanas. So that is the reason his son was going to bring the horse. But at this point of time, Prithu just lost all his patience because so many times Indra came and he would cast his illusion, and then even though the horse would be tied with shackles of gold, still he would steal away in some way or the other. And through the process, Indra created so many fake gurus. Srimad Bhagavatam tells this is the beginning of fake gurus. People who are having saintly dress just for the sake of having a look of a saint, but are not really saints. And Prithu thought, this is it. I can't tolerate this anymore. Because Prithu is, again, his Shakti Avesh avatar of Vishnu, he was very powerful. It's like, I'll kill Indra myself now. So he took the permission of Brahmanas. Brahmanas said, no, you're Yajaman. You should not go out. Why you get angry? We are here. Don't worry. What do you want to do? Kill Indra? Forget it. We'll do it. We'll take care of it. All that we have to do is just recite some mantras. And in the place of performing a horse sacrifice, we'll perform Indra sacrifice. We'll just put him as Ahuti. So they started reciting mantras. And they're just about to put Indra into oblation. And they're like, okay, now this is it. And if they would have offered that, yes, here, Indra is going to come on this fire now, Indra would have fallen. So that time, Brahma appears in the scene. Brahma is the creator of this universe, secondary creator. He appears in the scene and tells, Prithu, please stop. We can't let this happen. Now, this guy, Indra, he is so attached to his position. He's worried that if you also do 100, maybe you will come and take his position. Don't make him more agitated. See, there's a nature of the world that when there is something, maybe you have seen. How many of you have siblings in life? Siblings, like brothers, sisters? How many of you? Yeah. How many of us are elders? Like we are the elders in home. So usually, even when the younger kids do a mistake, parents tell the older kid, right? No, you are older. At least you should tolerate. At least you should understand. At least other person doesn't know. At least you tolerate. You give them more. Right? Usually, kids are playing and the younger kid has 5 toys. The older one has 1. The younger one is telling, I want everything. Right? And the parents tell what? What do the parents tell? They tell the older kid, you give them. Right? They don't try to establish justice there. They're like, this person doesn't understand. So similarly, in this case, Brahma is not going and telling Indra. And Indra, crazy, what are you doing? He's coming and telling to Prithu. Hoping that Prithu understands. Right? You'll be happy with 99. Why you want 100? Ultimately, anyway, the cause of all causes, Vishnu, is not satisfied with how much we do. It's about the quality of consciousness. Where is our consciousness while we perform all these sacrifices? Anyway, already Indra has created so much of disturbance. There are so many fake babas and fake gurus and fake everything already being created now in the world. Don't make it more. There is no need. Let's take a moment. Okay. You want to sit also on the chair? Would you like? You can also sit there if you want. No? Okay. Hare Krishna. So, who is telling to whom? Brahma is telling to Prithu that there is no need to do 100th one. 99 is good. Be happy with 99. Because at the end of the day, the whole it's not about numbers, it's about What is it about?
Quality.
The quality of consciousness with which you want to serve Krishna. Right? So you already have this mood. Let's stop it. So as soon as Brahma requested this, Prithu told, okay, fine, no problem, I stop. And then he went, he took bath. Basically, okay, I'm concluding. 99. It's done. It's good for me. So with that conclusion, as soon as everybody started feeling that okay, now all the sacrifices are done, there was another great personality who appeared in the scene, and this is none other than Vishnu himself, who came. And even though the sacrifices were not fully done, he was able to do 100, but 99 were done, Vishnu sort of appeared himself. And Vishnu came and started telling to Prithu that Prithu, and along with Vishnu also came Indra, because when Vishnu comes, entirety of devatas they present. So Indra was just having his head down, and Vishnu started telling to Prithu that Prithu, I cannot take my eyes away from you. I just want to keep looking at you because you have such amazing quality. You were doing sacrifices, your task was incomplete, but because Brahma came and requested you, you have stopped. So even though you wanted to do more, you have taken me, you have captured my heart with which, with the humility of your existence. I'm feeling that I cannot even go back from your association. I just want to be with you. Srimad Bhagavatam tells that Vishnu, even though he wanted to go back, he was just not able to go back. He was so attracted towards Prithu that he just stayed there for a long time. And Prithu then eventually offers his prayers. All the Brahmanas offers their prayer. Prithu offers all the prayers to Indra. Prithu goes and embraces Indra. And everything just ends in a very happy note. And then eventually Vishnu returns, blessing Prithu that just continue doing how you are doing now. Set an example, what is a Vaishnava? How is a devotee of Krishna? How does he live? Set an example, and that's exactly how you have done so far. So by giving these instructions, eventually Vishnu returns. So there is a very important thing, a very important lesson in this whole episode. It's about what is bhakti. Bhakti is not about how much. And that's where we started, right? It's not about how much. Some of us may be able to do a lot of things for Krishna. Maybe we can cook for 1,000 people, we can cook for 5,000 people. Somebody else is just, no, I can only cook for 2 people at my home. I can't really cook more. Somebody may make amazing garlands. Some others may make, oh no, I can't really make garlands. All that I do is just I can take flowers and give it to Krishna. Some others may be thinking, no, I can't do that also. I can only just sit down and maybe take one Hare Krishna mantra. Just recite Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I just don't have any other, I can't do anything else. Some people may be like, I'll put big festivals, I'll go and, I'll do 100 programs, I'll make so many devotees, I'll go for Harinam. Somebody else may be like, no, I'm not a leader. Yeah. So, it could be any, we could be falling in any spectrum from 0 to infinity. However, it is not about how much. And Lord Ramachandra was going and constructing a bridge towards Lanka. There were big monkeys like Hanuman and others who were bringing huge boulders to construct the bridge. And there were squirrels, small squirrels. A squirrel? How much can a squirrel bring? Boulder? 5 kg stone? 1 kg stone? 500 grams? 300 grams? 100 grams? This squirrel, what it would do is, it would just roll on the stone, sand. So there is some sand attached to its body. It will go and stand in the ocean and do like this. Right? So all the sand is down. It's just carrying some particles of sand, literally. How much is that compared to huge boulder? right? Like 1 gram versus maybe 100 ton. You can go to a place called as Hampi, even today. There are boulders which were used, which were being carried by all the monkeys towards constructing the bridge. And at some point of time, it was like assembly line, right? Huge boulders are being carried by huge monkeys, and then at some point of time, the bridge is done. So they told, stop it. Riddhi, come inside. Hare Krishna. So, if you see the way the boulders are put, it's like it's mathematically impossible, it's physically unrealizable how they are put. Some boulders are like this, huge boulders, but they're just placed in such symmetry that little bit of here and there they may fall down, but they're just exactly in place. Still now you can go to Hampi and see. It's so huge. Compare that with sand particles which these squirrels will carry. But for Lord Ram, it wouldn't matter. Whether it was huge boulder versus grains of sand, for Lord Ram, they were equally important, because Krishna is not looking at how much. If we can just do ourselves the best, how much we can do, that's what Krishna is happy with. Right? It's like, let's say I have this glass. It can contain, let's say, 500 ml, and this is the amount of water I can drink. Somebody may bring a 5-liter can and I can drink 5 liter, right? But I am happy with this much, right? So everybody has a capacity, how much we can take or give, both, right? Everybody has a capacity. Whether it's consuming, once Srila Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, what is the right number of chapatis you should be eating? Right? What is the correct number? Is it 2? Is it 5? Because Prabhupada was telling, Prabhupada was teaching everything to these kids. Prabhupada had spoken about overeating, and he had told one should not overeat. So people were considering, so what is overeating? Is 2 chapatis right enough? Is 5 chapatis right? Chapatis are like Indian flatbreads. So Prabhupada told, it depends on your digestive ability. If you can digest only 2 and you eat 3, that means you are overeating. If you can digest 5 and you eat 5, that's fine. Right? So it's about your capacity to digest. So similarly, it's about how much we give also. Somebody can give a lot, somebody can give less maybe, but it's about sincerity of purpose. How much is not really the question. What is the consciousness, what is the quality of my consciousness as I perform this activity? That is more important. So that constitutes the heart of bhakti. We all perform what's called as bhakti yoga. In bhakti yoga, it's not about achieving something. It's not a running race and everybody start running. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So everybody start running and then there is a deadline and then whoever reaches first they win. No, that's not how it is. It's maybe we all start at different places. Everybody boards their train in different stations maybe. Somebody boards the train in Frankfurt. They're coming on the way to Amsterdam. Some people may get down in Cologne, for example. It's their destination, they get down. Right? Some people may board in Cologne and then come to Amsterdam. So people in the train of bhakti, they board in different stations and they go to different stations in their life. Some people just take up so much in one life and then they do a lot for 2 years and maybe afterwards they just stop. Right? Or some people may go very slowly. This person is just coming to temple every week. Not doing too much, seemingly just comes and sits in the temple, takes prasadam and goes back. A person who is whose mind is analytical always thinks, oh, what is this person doing for Krishna? Nothing. He just comes and sits and looks at deities, takes prasadam, goes back. So we may get agitated by looking at people who are not really doing something, over a period of time, or not really surrendering in our frame of reference. But Krishna is not judging people like that, right? Krishna never judges people. So bhakti is never about how much one is doing. It's about what am I thinking while I'm performing actions. Am I really humble? Am I really being Krishna conscious? Srila Prabhupada established this institution, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, meaning that every moment, I need to be Krishna conscious. What does that mean? Krishna conscious. Anybody want to take a shot? Krishna conscious. Jagdish, you want to take a shot? What is the meaning of Krishna conscious?
Yeah, so then I'm thinking, why am I doing this and who am I doing this for? This is my guess.
Okay. Anybody else want? I mean, it's
What
good.
did he say?
All
What did he say?
He's always thinking about what am I doing and how I am doing and whom I am doing it for. So in his reference, that's basically for Krishna. Right? So that's Krishna consciousness. Anything else? Anybody want to share? Yes.
Prabhupada explained somewhere, I don't remember which book, that Krishna consciousness means that you understand your relationship with Krishna and that you act upon it.
Very good. So you understand that what is my relationship with Krishna and we act. So moment by moment, it's not thinking only. It's about acting while being Krishna conscious. So Krishna himself tells in Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. That at all time and place and circumstances, O Arjuna, keep me in your remembrance, anusmara. Meaning keep remembering. Anusmara is remembering. Anusmara is keep remembering. Again and again, again and again. It's anusmara. And yudhyacha. You have to perform your duty. So all of us, we don't need to go for battle. However, we have our own life to deal with. Right? Some people have a job. Some people need to cook at home. Some people are housemakers. Some people are engineers or doctors or nurses or whatever. Right? It doesn't matter. What matters is while I'm doing that thing, not just when I'm in the temple and sitting in the deities and singing Hari Bol, Hari Bol. No. Every moment, moment by moment, I'm doing anything, doesn't matter. What should I be doing? Remembering Krishna and performing my duties. Right? That is the meaning of Krishna consciousness. So I need to first understand what am I? My own qualification. How much is it? And with my own strength, what all can I do? This is the foundation of spiritual knowledge. How much can I do with my own strength? Right. So, friend, now I forgot your name. Sorry, you came last time.
Jonathan.
John, right? And
Eddie.
And when I asked him, where are you from? He's like, I am from the universe, right? Something like that you told, right? I don't belong to any country. That's something like that. Yeah. So Jonathan is sitting in lotus now, lotus posture. Everybody is sitting whichever posture you're comfortable with. Is it because of our own strength that we are able to sit like this? Is it our strength? Yes?
Ultimately not.
Huh?
Ultimately not. Krishna is the strength.
Yeah.
And
So,
he is the ability.
everybody can do like this? Like this? You all can do like this, right? Everybody can do like this for now? Yeah? If I tell, just keep like that, how long can you keep? Right? Just keep it like this. Let's give a shot. Right? How long? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Eventually, it's like, my God, there is no way really. You're just holding your hand up. However, if my strength, if I was the strength of whatever, or I was the cause of the strength of my existence, I should be able to just, I'm not even lifting anything, just holding it like this. Eventually, it will start becoming numb, right? To sit, what do I need here? I'm sitting right now. What do I need because of which I'm sitting right now? Anybody who is interested in science? What is making me sit, Ashish? Gravity. If there is no gravity, I can't sit really. Did I create the gravity? No, right? Everybody's breathing? Yeah, for sure. Everybody's having a heart?
Yes.
The heart is beating?
Yeah.
When was the last time you checked?
No.
Just now. Right? So, am I doing something to make the heart beat? Come on, time. Right? Keep beating. And we don't do that, right? So my existence, I hardly contribute. Of course, I eat something because of which, but then it's only until it crosses my kantha, my throat, I have some control. Once it's down, it's a roller coaster. I have no idea, I have no control what happens really inside. Even though we love to live with this consciousness that I am the boss, I am the person who wants to be enjoying all the time, I'm the center of the creation, it's because of me everything runs. No matter how much I want to experience this kind of feeling, it's a false platform to live. Right? Prabhupada was once alleged that this Krishna consciousness movement is crazy. Hare Krishnas are crazy. Right? So Prabhupada responded to the letter. It was a newspaper article. Prabhupada responded with the letter by telling, this title was, Who is Crazy? And Prabhupada defines what is craziness. Right? So craziness is something in which, let's say I'm whatever, I go out on the street and start shouting, I'm Jesus Christ. And there are people like that, right? Who think that they're Jesus Christ. The people who think they're Shah Rukh Khan, who is one of the Bollywood actors. The people who think they're Lionel Messi, whatever, right? There are people who are so like gone case, mentally retarded, they think there's something else. So Prabhupada defines, this is the meaning of craziness. And then Prabhupada builds the topic telling that now, if you think the whole world, take everybody in the world, everybody thinks I'm the body. This is what I am. So it ends by telling, who is crazy? Right? Who is crazy? If by definition, craziness is something I think of myself to be something which I'm not, but the entirety of the world thinks like that. Are you getting Prabhupada's logic? Everybody thinks I'm this. Go and ask anybody, what's your, who are you? My name is, or I'm from here, I'm from there, whatever. It doesn't get, there are only few things which one can tell. My name is this, I'm an engineer, or I'm a taxi driver, I'm from Netherlands, I'm from America, I'm a man, I'm a human, what else? Right? It's so superficial. None of these things are permanent. So Krishna consciousness means, Prabhupada in another time told, our movement is supposed to be creating, is supposed to bring people to a level of first to become conscious, and then from conscious, Krishna conscious. You have to become conscious first. Right now, I'm unconscious. Like until I told, is your heart beating? You didn't even check, is the heart beating, right? We just live. Until I told, are you breathing? We're just breathing. We're not really conscious of breathing as such. So most of the times we are like half breath, because of which the mind gets into real troubles and all the anxieties, everything is because there is not enough oxygen supplied to the brain. We're not even breathing properly. Such basic thing. Like we are supposed to be breathing like this. Right? And if you just do that, you become peaceful. It's amazing. Right? Just try it out. That's how we are supposed to breathe. But our breathing is like, that's how we breathe. Right? We don't even breathe properly. So we need to become conscious first, and then can become Krishna conscious. And when we are Krishna conscious, or in the process of becoming Krishna conscious, it is never about numbers, it is never about quantity, it's about the quality. What do we bring on the table really? It's the quality of our consciousness. How much can I surrender to Krishna? It's a matter of heart. Nobody can judge, this person gave a donation of 100,000 pounds or whatever, £1 million or whatever. Oh, so must be great. No. Somebody may be having just €5 and coming and putting €5 in the hundi. This is all they have perhaps. And they're offering their whole existence to Krishna through that €5. And so Krishna is perhaps more pleased with the €5 than €1 million if the person is a billionaire or multi-billionaire. Right? So for them giving $1 million doesn't really make any difference. For a person who only has €5, if they give €5, means they're giving the whole thing, whatever they have. Right? So Krishna is never about quantity. It's never about quantity. It's about quality of our hearts. So it's 5:05. Mataji, are you ready? Yes, you are waiting for me? I'm so sorry.
You have time for questions.
Okay, so any quick thoughts or comments? I would end otherwise. Anybody want to ask anything? Yes, Mataji.
Srila Prabhupada said that in book distribution, quantity is quality. So how do you
Yeah, to inspire people, sometimes there are many things which are told. We need to understand the whole context of what Prabhupada said exactly. So I don't know the context of full context. Maybe Devajin can expand on it. But what I can tell from my side is in some things perhaps it's good to have a goal that I want to do something for Krishna. Like Arjuna had to have a goal in mind that I want to eventually win the battle. That's my service. So with that hope, he went and fought. We cannot be what is the word, disinterested in what we are doing as service, right? We cannot be like it doesn't matter. Ultimately, I'm not doing anything. Ultimately, it's all Krishna's creation. It's all Krishna's energy. What can I do? Oh, I'll cook. I'll just bake. Half. How does it matter? Right? So. Adhu? So I need to be sincere in my endeavor as I try to perform anything, because at the end of the day, even though I don't have much, however, the facilities which are there for me are meant towards to be offered to Krishna, and I can put my best efforts in serving that particular situation. However, after doing that, just leave it to Krishna. So we can go with the hope, with the goal that I want to do as many book distributions as possible. Once devotees in Chopati, they ran to Radhanath Swami and they told, Maharaj, this year Chopati is first in book distribution. Whole world. First time, we are the first temple now. We are the top one rank. So Maharaj blessed them. And they were like, please bless Maharaj that we'll be able to continue this every year. So Maharaj blessed them. And I bless you that next year you do much, much more than what you have done this year and come last. That everybody else do much more than what you have done. Right? So that's Vrindavan consciousness. We have a picture in the lounge wherein boys are running behind Krishna to catch Krishna. Prabhupada, I'm not sure if it's Prabhupada's purports or I have heard somewhere that this Vrindavan mentality means they are running to catch Krishna. However, the mood is not that I want to touch Krishna first. The mood was that I want to run so fast that I inspire everyone else to go and touch Krishna first. So everybody is running behind Krishna to touch Krishna, but the mood is not about I want to become first. The mood was I want to inspire everyone else. So in that mood of inspiring other people, we can perhaps do our best and maybe more than best. However, not with the mood that I want to be glorified. At the end of the day, we want everyone else to be glorified. Just like how Prithu now at the end, like I'm fine, 99, it's okay. But then eventually he was glorified anyways. So that will come to us if we are supposed to be getting it, and then we give it back to Krishna anyways, Guru and Krishna. So that's what I want to share. What do you want to share? Yeah, because she is into book distribution, I'm not into. I do, but in a different way. But she is on the field.
I just tried to look for what you said. Quality is quantity, but I didn't find it. But I do know that Srila Prabhupada was very happy when lots of books were distributed, because he was, his desire to spread this wisdom to everyone is so great. So the more people get access to the books, the better. And the book has to kind of work on the consciousness. Even if you don't read it, but you have it in your house, there will be a certain energy, because it's not different from Krishna, so it will be an auspicious presence. So you cannot really know how the book will reveal itself to the person. It's always good that people have access to the books.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Just one last more remark about this. That I think that it doesn't contradict your point that it's about the quality and not the quantity.
Yeah.
Because if suppose a devotee just goes out to do many books, become number one, and it seems like to me that Krishna will be more pleased with the devotee who thinks, I want to please the Lord and I want to make people Krishna conscious.
Yeah.
And in that mood, he might do less books, but probably it's better, the quality is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your point, isn't it?
Yes.
That's,
Yeah. We never know what will be the outcome of all action. So it's about, maybe somebody is just able to, and there are stories, I don't remember exactly who it was. A famous book distributor once went out whole day. He was not able to, he just did one book. Welcome, you can help me maybe at the end of the story. So this person just did one book a whole day. It was usually he would do a lot, 10s, 20s, 100s sometimes, but that day just did one book, and he came back to temple dejected, very sad in his heart that just one book went. But that person who bought the book was sitting in the temple. The person came and joined the temple. So eventually, after a long time, this person understood, it was just one book, but that one book made this amazing devotee afterwards. It's do you remember?
Well, not exactly, but there are stories like
Yes.
that. I understand.
So the quality is it's about the quality of consciousness. So it's really getting late. Let's welcome. Let's glorify Shri Karunakai Gaurachandra, one of the presiding deities of Amsterdam. I would like to thank you all for sitting through and patiently listening. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Shri Karunakai Gaurachandra Bhagwan ki jai. Yes. Because of ourselves.
Shri Karunanikai Gaurachandra ki jai. Jai
Oh
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare स्तोत्र सतुश्री श्रीमान अभय चरण अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की ISKCON BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada की जय नीचे लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज जगाचार्य स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमान His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj की Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda की Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur की Prem Shri Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda की Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan की Braj Puri Shri Vrindavan Dham की Six Goswamis of Vrindavan की Shri Shri Karuna Nitai Gaurachandra ki ISKCON Amsterdam ki Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Nandini, you want to sing Narasimha prayers? Narasimha prayers, would you like to say? Namaste Narasimha. Paula, would you like to say?
What she sing? Ah, also there, yeah.
This is a nice music.
Yeah, background music.
So we will now continue with the Tulsi Puja. Tulsi Maharani, you see her over there, is a devotee in the guise of a plant. And she's very dear to Lord Krishna. So that's why we worship her. We honor her. We will put her here in the middle of the room. And we will perform a small arati ceremony for her. Afterwards, you will get a sign. You can all start circumambulating her and putting one drip of water in her pot. We will sign that. Lord Krishna will be very pleased with that. Tulsi Maharani ki jai. So please bow down all for Tulsi Maharani. Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrindayai Tulsi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha.
Vrinda Tulasi Devi ki
Jai.
Please stand up. Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Prayasi. Namo Namaha Down again, close Maran. Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaya Keshava Shiksha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaya Keshava Shiksha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaya Keshava Shiksha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatya Namo Namaha. Vrinda Tulasi Devi ki Shiv Karunantai Gaurachandra ki
Anyway, Mother, how are you?
Hare Krishna. Thank you again for coming today to this Amsterdam temple, to the temple the Sunday feast today. We would like to thank for his nice, beautiful lecture, His Grace Nilambo Prabhu. Give him a big Haribol. The cooks also Nilambo Prabhu, together with his team, give them a big Haribol. Flowers on the altar were done by Pramila Mataji, also big Haribol. Technical stuff today, Vivek Prabhu, Haribol. And everyone who performed today, Bhajan, did Pujari work, and everyone of course who attended this program, Haribol! So last Saturday, last weekend actually, we had Kirtan Mela and the retreat with His Holiness Satchidananda Swami Maharaj. It was a big success. The Temple Board of ISKCON Amsterdam would like to thank everyone who participated, everyone who volunteered, everyone who came, everyone who made this a huge success. Thank you so much. Haribol. And of course, this is not the last event for this year, because upcoming Saturday there is the first Red Yatra, I think, in the Netherlands for this year. In Eindhoven will start. The details of that can be found in either one of our app groups or on the internet. I'm not sure what is the internet website, but if you look ISKCON Eindhoven, you must find something. More details are over there. But be very welcome. This is not the last Red Yatra today. Also in Amsterdam, we are planning to have Red Yatra on 15th of July, so also keep it in your agenda. And before that, on the 4th of June, 2 weeks I think, or 3 weeks, we will have a Snan Yatra here in the temple. The Jagannath Baladev Subhadra deities from Ritam Prabhu, part of our congregation, will come, and we will have a nice program for them. So please all come, it will be a really beautiful program.
It's a bathing, eh?
It's a bathing, yes.
Bathing,
It's a bathing of the deities. Yes. And also those details you will find in our newsletter later. Yeah, for now, this was all the announcements. Are there any devotees guests here for the first time? Oh, lots. Haribo, thank you for coming. We tend to give a small token of appreciation. We have two books. An English book, Easy Journey to Other Planets, and another book in Dutch, Transcendental Knowledge of Prahlad Maharaj, that was sponsored by a lot of devotees. So we are giving them out now. Please raise your hands if you are the first time here.
Are you here for the first time? English or Dutch? Yes. English, Dutch? So leuk om nieuwe mensen te zien. So nice to have new people coming here. Very happy to find us. And yeah, if you like it so far, and we have a meal also, right? It's today's takeaway.
Yes, so normally we have a meal indeed. Today is takeaway, but the first Sunday of the month we eat in the temple. So maybe nice to come on the 4th of June, also for the Snan Yatra. And then we will eat and talk, have discussions with each other. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. And please come again. We will continue with the last part of our program. But first of that, if you would like to consider a small or big donation, just like Prabhuji said in his lecture, it doesn't matter the quantity, but the quality is important. Whatever you can give, it will also be beneficial to you. I mean, for us, Krishna in the end will provide, but also for yourself, or if you want to donate something in the name of someone else, please consider. There are options and possibilities in the hallway. If you want to become a member of ISKCON Amsterdam, it's possible. Now, at this moment, only through PayPal or credit card, but we are working also to Ideal. But go to our website, iskonamsterdam.nl or harikrishna-amsterdam.nl, new domain name which we registered. All information is over there. So, Prashadam is today packed in the hallway. If you leave, please take one box with you. We will continue this program till 6:30 with Bhajan. So please stay and hopefully see you next week again. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Somebody can play Hartos, the Mataji. Hare Hare Prabhupada